we probably can keep ourselves in this country self-sustained with one of the cleanest fuels available. And put into place all the good policy decisions of the Energy Recovery and Clean and Securities Act that we just passed in the House, at least, it's not through the Senate, that the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania is passing periodically. All of that should be developed and is consistent with being developed, but we have to have that vision, that desire to go beyond that and to control our destiny and not just get there by fact. And certainly not allow it to happen. I mean, we've got to participate with the people that are mining these fields. We don't want to end up putting trillions of dollars of natural gas into the American system and be treated as we were when we did it with anthracite coal and have vicious holes in the ground and ugly water situations and coughing, diseased people. That's only stupidity at this point. We have the wealth to do otherwise. Now let me give you just a little of the dream. The little of the dream is if we go about as a citizenry and do it smart, we develop to participate in the extraction of the proper tax fees that would come out of it and the use of the land that belongs to the Commonwealth, we can have more money in Pennsylvania than any other area of the country has ever experienced on a per capita basis. Each $1 billion creates 8,000 jobs. So every $1 trillion creates 800,000 jobs. So our problem shouldn't be economic failure. Our problem is how we manage the potential of economic success, how we manage to get along with new hospitals everywhere, a hospital program second to none in the world. How do we get along with building institutions of higher learning that would be second along in the world? Why shouldn't all our major universities, Scranton here, right in Scranton, why shouldn't it be a major research and development university with the type of monies we're talking about that we know are here, will be derived? A portion of that should be set aside to develop that type of research excellence. Not because it's going to help us right now, but because it's going to help us and the country for the next 100 years. We have the brain power of the country. Is there anybody that doubts that so many of our citizens who grow up in northeastern Pennsylvania have to leave because they can't practice their professions or their excellences here in northeastern Pennsylvania? Why is that? Because we have a culture of education. We've made a commitment of education. So we turn out some of the best scholars and developers around the world and in this country. And I get a chance to meet them. I meet the people that win scientific awards as the most outstanding young scientist in the nation, that every year the president congratulates. You'd be surprised how many of them come originally from northeastern Pennsylvania. You'd be surprised how many of the chief executives were born and raised in northeastern Pennsylvania. They're chief executives of Fortune 500 companies in America. We've got the brain power, we've got the people, we've got the excellence and the attainment. Our problem now, we have to be smart enough to synthesize it, put it together. I'm taking this opportunity at this energy summit to talk about this because I've got you, one, we've locked the door, you can't get out. And two, look, I'm talking to the movers and shakers, your business people, your people that understand what innovation and intelligence can do. And all we have to do is cross-pollinate with you what programs we have to carry out in government, what all of us together have to change in our system and in our society, both locally, at a state, and at a national level, and then set about our chore. And if we do, rather than taking just 15% of the royalties, rather than just buying our trucks or having our fund, if you're fortunate enough to own land, every citizen of northeastern Pennsylvania and all of the new residents that will come to this area should be able to participate in a higher quality of life than we've ever experienced here before, and probably the highest economic and environmental quality of life experienced anywhere in the United States and indeed the world. What a 21st and 22nd century to look forward to. And the only thing it takes is our recognition of the blessings of our passenger in that plane as he's flying over northeastern Pennsylvania. And hopefully that when he flies over 50 years from now, rather than have the reaction that he had today about those coughing coal miners and that deforested land and scrap land and dirty water, that he'll say, boy, they were wise. We started out as farmers. We gave them one shot and they blew it, but they learned from that experience. And in the second shot, they've truly made a paradise in northeastern Pennsylvania and contribute to the success and the security of the United States and the world. We can do it. I hope it starts at this Energy Summit. Thank you.